Welcome back. Continuous rainfall over the last 12 hours disturbed normal life in Panjim city. The city was waterlogged at various places, due to which traffic at various places was blocked and people had to suffer during the office hours. Almost all parts of Panjim were flooded. The arterial road from Pato Bridge to Miramar Beach was flooded, causing hardships to motorists as well as pedestrians. Traffic was blocked at Ambedkar Garden due to accumulation of water. Even Pato, which is called the Narimal point of Goa, was flooded due to the heavy rain. Despite similar problems that had occurred last year, the corporation of the city of Panjim has not taken any precaution to control the waterlogging in the city. Goa's highest literary award, Goman Sharda Puraskar of Kala Academy for the year 2006-2007 were presented recently at a function held at Kala Academy. This year the award was awarded to Mr. Lambert Mascarenhas. He is a multifaceted personality who fought for the liberation of Goa. He is also a writer and the founder of Goa Today magazine, and has also played distinct roles in social, cultural and the political life of Goa. The chairman of Sangeet Natak Academy, New Delhi, and the former Union Minister, Mr. Ram Nivas Mirda, stressed on the need to preserve our originality, which he said is fast changing due to a change in lifestyle.
Sir, all the things that you recounted about the olden days and the present are full of wisdom and shows a breadth of outlook which we miss very much these days. And one of the things that we need most in the country today is a breadth of outlook, a capacity to understand and absorb others, rise above parochial considerations, and think of the wider issues that face the country.
Chairman of Kala Academy, Mr. Pratap Singh Rani, recalled some old memories of Mr. Mascarenhas.
He was just not a freedom fighter. He was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment for writing in some of the journals. Mr. Mascarenhas is a powerful writer. When he started Goa Today, I remember reading Goa Today then. He was also the first editor of Navin Times, the English daily. He has given his views as he sees Goa Today, and he really deserved this Puraskar. 50,000 today, Mr. Mascarenhas, is equivalent to what you earn 30 rupees in those days.
Mr. Lambert Mascarenhas expressed his feelings on receiving the award.
So when this happy news was conveyed to me by Dr. Aldesai, member secretary of Kala Academy, I was not only surprised, but I was stunned. And I didn't know what to say, what to think at that moment. And believe me, honestly, I never expected.
The year 2008 is declared as the Year of the Frog by conservationists world over. In recent times, this amphibian is facing the threat of extinction, though we may not realize it, but it is a cause of great concern.
In the olden days, the number of frogs were countless. So at that time, there was absolutely no need for a ban on frog poaching. In the past, people used to go hunting for frogs during the rains. It was more like a sport or even an adventure that they would wait for in particular. Frogs were looked upon as symbols of good luck in some cultures, while some cherished them as a representation of life. It was in the year 1970 that the frog ratio started to decline and has continued into the present age, simply because of development and no proper environment for the frog to exist. The frog needs an environment which consists of fresh water with abundant food and shelter from the sun, which the present day does not provide. The frog eats pest insects and helps in agriculture. They also help in minimizing diseases like malaria. We as human beings should realize that animals, plants, insects, fishes, etc. are all part of our environment and they all have a vital role to play. We should respect these living things in our environment, without which our basic existence would be difficult. So let not this amphibian become extinct like many other animals. Let the generations to come be able to see the frog alive and jumping.
And that's all we have for you today. Before we end, here's a reminder of the headlines. No new license for casinos, resolution passed by CCP. Senior Congress leader Mirda opined to have 80 MLAs instead of 40 in Goa. Goa Government Employees Association to go on indefinite strike from tomorrow. Goenja Rapunkaratso Ekwart demands compensation to the tune of Rs 10,000 per day. Rajendra Talak, the Goan film director, wins 5 national awards for his film Antarnad. We'll be back tomorrow with more news and analysis for you. Until then, goodbye and good night.